Oh,
Fine.
you gotta do the three. Alright. Say 3, 2, 1.
I hope this is
3.
now.
Hello, and
Hi.
we're back. Thank you for joining us for our first segment about how to clean a foil barrel. I'm here with Gabe, and right now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to rewire a foil. Oftentimes you'll need to rewire a blade if the barrel is destroyed or cracked. This barrel is cracked. We got a picture for you that I will send to Andrew later.
It's the following link.
The following link, it's right here. Alternatively, you could have potentially broken the wire down here, which will happen pretty frequently. Actually, that never happens. I don't know why I said that. But there's a lot of stuff that can go on. Maybe just your foil's not working and you don't know why. Maybe get a rewire. Solves pretty much everything. So what we're going to do first is we are just going to rip up this barrel. If you have a good tip or screws or spring left in there, oftentimes you may just want to salvage those because all these parts are very expensive. And then what we're going to do after that is we're going to take off the guard and the handle. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our wrench. Alright, so what you're going to want to do, you can take an adjustable wrench, pretty much any wrench will do. Tighten it on the barrel. You'll see on the barrel there's 2 flat spots on either side, so you'll know where to pop it. And then just yank that bad boy off, lefty-loosey. After you do a turn or two, you can do the rest with your fingers, and then you got that for later, if you so choose. Obviously, if the barrel's broken, don't use the barrel. Then what we're going to do is we're going to flip this around to the other side. To get off the handle, what you'll want is I think it's a 1/4 inch Allen key. Pop that bad boy up a little bit. All fencers will call it a hex wrench if you ask them. Loosen it up a little bit. Inside hex for this one.
No one ever really has an outside hex.
Albert does. I don't know why. I gave him my old one. So what we have here is the socket, and the wire is running through. It's covered in some insulation spaghetti wire, and the guard. What you can do is just gently rip all that off. There's your tang.
Very gentle.
What you're gonna do? Remove it. Now you have pretty much a bare blade. If you can and some of the wire is sticking off, what you can do is essentially just pull that wire out, because the next step of the process is we're going to put the blade into a tube full of acetone.
Oh, which we do need to fill.
Which we should fill any second
You
now.
want me to get to that?
No, actually, hold on.
Alright.
Yeah. So once you remove the wire, this still has a lot of crazy glue in it, and you need to remove all that from the groove before we put in a new wire. So we're going to just move on over. In true baking show style, we've had one in the oven. Oh no, where'd I put it? Alright, there we go. I'd actually left the barrel on this one and we popped it in the acetone. So I'm going to take that off.
I'm watching too much Food Network. Too much or just enough? It's never just enough.
They have anime cooking shows? I feel like I asked you that recently.
Animated cooking shows?
Like anime, like Iron Chef, but
Oh,
it's anime.
yes. Of course they do.
Alright, so here we have our blade, which we have left in a tube of acetone. For the acetone, you can just get the acetone at Home Depot or wherever, and we have a long metal tube that's closed at the bottom. I don't really know how they adhered this, because acetone will pretty much eat through any glue or plastic. I imagine there are definitely some forums. I don't really know what any of the fencing forums are. I imagine there are definitely some forums where people have discussed how to do this, but you can just fill it with acetone, take the blade, pop the blade in. I'll use the one that actually needs to go into the acetone. But where did I put that one? This is a mystery.
What you looking for now?
I'm just looking for the other blade that I just stripped. Here we go. Is this? I don't know which one is clean. Which is the one that was sitting in acetone all night? Definitely this
Tell
guy.
by how clean it is.
Well, it's pretty clean. Alright, so once you have your tube of acetone, just take your freshly stripped blade, pop it in there, leave it for usually 20 minutes, we'll get most of it. Leave it overnight if you're lazy. So we're gonna leave that going. We have this other blade which I left in acetone overnight. Very clean inside the groove. So what we are going to do is tighten that in our vise. Take a box cutter or razor blade and just run it along the inside of the groove to make sure you have everything cleaned out of there.
Please be careful while you're doing that.
Please be careful while you're doing this.
Please be careful while you're doing this.
Oh,
James, are you being careful?
no. Alright.